Hello there everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Pure Wrestling. Today's show I'm officially back giving you guys a Raw review. Now I'm going to go over the show. I'm going to be completely honest to start this review off. I did not watch all of Raw. It looked boring. I basically went to work this morning, checked on my phone on YouTube and see the things that had happened on Raw by the title of the videos. And I was like, you know what? Raw has been terrible lately. I'm not going to watch Raw. I'm just going to go on YouTube, watch all the clips, and basically come on and give you guys a review this morning. And also want to let you guys know I'm officially back now. I'm going to be doing a SmackDown review tomorrow with a 205 live review tomorrow. I'll go live tomorrow as well. So if you guys want to come on and comment on the videos as well, that'd be great. Share around the video as well. I'll be massively grateful. And I want to thank everybody that stayed tuned on this channel, even though I've not been giving you guys videos regularly like I did before. I do apologize with that. I had a lot of personal circumstances. I did upload a video yesterday explaining a little bit of what's been going on and saying I'm officially back, and some new plans as well, which I will be giving you a video later on in the week talking about the plans for this channel. But yeah, without further ado, let's go into the Raw review, guys. I'm going to start off with just saying Raw is officially terrible. This is just absolutely terrible how WWE think they can give us this television, something that most of you guys will probably pay to watch. When you pay for whether it's Sky, whether it's anything like that, any service you pay for, you're paying to watch their service, and you put the time and effort in, especially if you're watching it early hours in the morning. It is goddamn awful, and I don't think we should be getting that as wrestling fans. I think this seriously has to stop, and I think Raw really needs to start looking at the way they're booking this. And I think after Money in the Bank especially, I think they need to really start having a reality check and starting to book things correctly, especially with the likes of Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode is losing and losing and losing, and he needs to turn heel. Now, Bobby Roode was a great heel on NXT and came out to SmackDown. Okay, they tried something different, and he was an okay face on SmackDown. He's come to Raw, and he's been made a complete joke. And I'm just not fully behind anything that Raw are doing right now, apart from a few little pointers that I'm going to go through on this review. I don't know how this stream is, guys. I'm hoping it isn't laggy and stuff. You may hear my voice go out a little bit. But this is the service I'm going to be using, Google Hangouts, just to record my videos. It'll be a lot more better, and I can still add thumbnails to the video as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video anyway, and we go straight into what happened on Raw. Now, on my notes here, I have got that Roman Reigns draws big cheers. Now, the opening of the show is Seth Rollins interrupting Elias while he's singing. He comes out, Seth Rollins grabs a chair from under the ring and knocked basically the guitar out of Elias's hands. They basically got into a kerfuffle, a fight, and Jinder Mahal and Sunil Singh come out, basically attacks Rollins. And you know who's coming out next? Super Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns comes out and basically dominates, like he always does. He cleans house, and basically Kurt Angle comes out and books the match for later on, and which I think was the main event. I'm not too sure. As I said, I watched the YouTube clips, and that's pretty much what I tried to do because I was not interested in this whatsoever. Now, the one thing I can take out of this feud, both of the feuds, is that I do like Roman Reigns. I'm a big fan of Roman Reigns as a wrestler. I don't think he's the best wrestler, but I think he's a really good worker and a really good wrestler in terms of basically giving you good matches. Now, in terms of his moveset, I think it's very limited. But in this segment, I did sort of like it. But the one thing I'm taking out of these both feuds is that Seth Rollins is a great champion, and he's a great Intercontinental champion as well. And I think him holding that belt really represents the title really well. And I think he's doing really well lately. And he's one of the big things on Raw that I like to watch. And I'm glad that Elias is in the ring with someone like that, because if you remember back when he first joined Raw, and I think he deserved an opportunity, and this opportunity is coming, and it wouldn't shock me if Elias walked out as champion. There's rumors going around, guys, that Elias is going to walk out as champion, and Seth Rollins is going to move on to Brock Lesnar, and he's going to defeat Brock Lesnar for that championship, the Universal title, which is basically non-existent, and no one cares about it on Raw, apart from Roman Reigns, of course. But I just don't know what they're going to do here. But all I know is that Seth Rollins as champion is a good way forward. It's just like AJ Styles when he first became champion. Of course, lately he's got stale as a face, and it's not going perfectly. But I'm fully behind Seth Rollins as a champion. I wasn't a big fan of Seth Rollins. I admit he was a great wrestler. I used to like his matches, but I wasn't a great fan of Seth Rollins as a heel at first. It took me time to basically get used to him, and I got used to him, and I've seen his work going into a baby face, and I think he's done excellent. I think he's one of the best things in WWE right now. Now Jinder Mahal as well is someone I wanted to talk about a little bit, because Jinder Mahal receives a lot of criticism for the way he's booked, and again it's showing it the way he's booked. He comes out, he attacks people, and he gets Sunil Singh and the Singh brothers, the Singh goons, to basically attack people, and that is how he gets his victories. And it is a heel way, but it is rinse and repeat, and it's getting really pathetic of the way they're booking this. That's the reason I like Elias. He wins dirty. He is a great heel. His character comes off well. Everybody's behind Elias, and I don't see why he should get any hate towards in this feud, basically, because this feud, I think, between Seth and Elias, I think that is a good feud. But the feud between Jinder and Reigns is dead. It was dead from the start. No one is interested in that, because a lot of people don't like Roman Reigns, and a lot of people don't like Jinder Mahal. Now, you all have your own opinions, and you're entitled to it, just like I'm entitled to mine. And I really do like Roman Reigns. I don't believe in his booking. I think his booking is very overpowered, but I'm hoping they're going down the right route and Jinder wins at Money in the Bank and he turns heel. I'm hoping, because you've seen a little bit on Raw when Roman's been attacking Jinder Mahal and stuff, and I just think he will be better. He'll be better off as a heel, and I think everybody, even Roman Reigns haters, will even plead that and want him to be a heel, because he comes off more natural. It seems to suit him more. It was like The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. He wasn't a great face to start off with. He went heel, then he became face later. Everybody loved him as the face because of what he done as a heel. That's just what will happen if they do this with Roman Reigns. But time is running out. Time has already run out long time ago. People are getting tired, and people are paying for tickets and paying for the service and not enjoying it. Now, WWE needs to give them the results. They need to give them the booking right. And Raw is just a prime example of WWE main roster just going to waste, and they're really annoying people and fans especially. I've only recently come back to doing YouTube, and I'm already doing a rant video because of Monday Night Raw. It's completely terrible. This is television that we shouldn't be getting. But anyway, we go on to the next point, which happened in this show. Another thing which I didn't understand: Baron Corbin named the Constable of Raw following his interference into the Kurt Hawkins match. Yes, that's right. Kurt Hawkins had a match on Raw. He had TV time. He lost his match due to DQ because Baron Corbin came out and basically end of days his opponent, and he basically had a pre-match segment, Kurt Hawkins, basically saying he's going to finally get a win, he's going to make history happen and stuff. I think there's a possibility something's coming for Kurt Hawkins. I'm hoping it's a reunited thing with Zack Ryder, because I feel like it'll be good for both of them. If you look at Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel, they're finally getting some TV time and some utilization from the backstage and the back rooms. I'm really looking forward to seeing, hopefully they do something with Kurt Hawkins, because this guy is obviously on 199 losing streak. He loses this match, 200 losses. Does this mean something? I don't know. I'm to be honest, I'm more going towards it's nothing. I think it's just going to be a feud with Baron Corbin, and Baron Corbin's going to win, and that is it. That is pretty much what happens. Then again, it could go down the route where Kurt Hawkins actually gets to win over Baron Corbin. Nobody cares about Baron Corbin. Maybe people will start to see Kurt Hawkins get some wins, and Baron Corbin is the first person they want to feed to him. I don't know, but the main thing that happened here, Corbin interrupted Kurt Angle backstage to complain about how much he's been overshadowed every week, and he basically recently spoke to Stephanie McMahon, gone to the WWE headquarters, and returned with a message. And he reads the message basically saying that Stephanie wants him to be the Constable of Raw because the decisions and stuff that Kurt Angle is making is completely wrong. And there was another bit where it talks about what happens later on in the show, which I will go back to as we go through. But I just don't understand. It's a pathetic thing going on there with Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin is he's not the greatest of wrestlers, but he is a good talent, and I think he came through NXT very quickly, and I think he's done very well. Apart from obviously losing the Money in the Bank the way he did, but that wasn't him. That was the way they booked him. They just booked him terribly, like they book most people terrible. I really like Baron Corbin. I think he's an old school style wrestler, and I really like that sort of style. And I think he's very unique and different. But this is just stupid. This is just to get him some TV time. This is just to heat up the things between Kurt and Stephanie again. And it is pathetic. I'm just hoping, as I said, something comes for Kurt Hawkins. The next thing that happens is the B team secure a title shot against Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy, the Deleters of Worlds. I'm looking forward to seeing this match. The right team won. Obviously, you could have said, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. Basically, what happened to start off the match, Dolph Ziggler got eliminated by Tyler Breeze, and basically it kicked up a fuss. Drew McIntyre completely lost it, and obviously this match was a battle royale, just to let you guys know. He got eliminated from the match, which eliminated Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre lost it, started headbutting people, kicking people. Even Dolph Ziggler came in, started super kicking people. They'd both done their team finisher, which was really good. Then it sort of went off of air, came back on, and you had the Revival eliminated, which are really, really pathetic, because one of the best tag teams, in my opinion, coming from NXT, completely not utilized properly and completely made to look stupid. And pardon me, sorry. Basically, I just didn't like this match, how the way it was going, and then it got to just Heath and Rhino and the B team, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel, and I was like, they've got to win it. It just makes sense. And not only that, obviously the history between Bo and obviously Bray Wyatt as family, it could sort of play off on that. And could Bo turn on Curtis Axel, which still means that Matt Hardy and Bray are still champions, but then Bo will join them, something like that. I think that'd be a pretty cool storyline. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section down below, please, guys. But I was glad the B team won. Their little victory thing at the end where they were celebrating was really cool. Also, beforehand, we had Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy cut a promo as well, basically saying they're unmatched, unparalleled, and unstoppable. Let it be known, no matter what team wins tonight the first, they will suffer, and then they will be deleted. And this is another thing that I watch Raw for, guys, because this tag team has worked very well. And as soon as I heard and started seeing the thing with Bray and Matt, obviously it dragged a little bit, and I'm glad it dragged because it's worked out in a way, because they've become a really good tag team and they do look pretty unstoppable. The only team that I can, or two teams that I could see that can stop these are the Revival when actually booked correctly, and the Authors of Pain. They're the only two tag teams I can see that stop these, as well as obviously Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. But I don't know. I think they're the ones that are going to be to stop them, if I'm honest. Dolph and Drew. I think they're the ones that are going to stop them later on. Maybe there's not even a title shot match that happens. Maybe Dolph and Drew just basically come in and take both teams out, and there's no match that happens at all, which wouldn't shock me either, because this Hill team is money, and this is a team that it's just perfectly booked. I don't know who booked it, but whoever made this team has done very well in utilizing Drew McIntyre's debut and all the way till now. And this is one thing that everybody's talking about, is Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. The B team, I just don't see coming out with the titles at Money in the Bank, but we will do a separate prediction show for Money in the Bank in the next coming weeks or days. And we go on. What else happened on Raw? Nia Jax defeated Natalya via pinfall. With training partner Ronda Rousey sitting on the commentary. This match basically ended with a Samoan drop to finish. And what is going on, guys? What is going on with the whole women's on Raw? I just don't know. It goes from one thing to another. You've got Superpower Sasha just reversing everything and just like flying and doing the knees and everything. And she's just made to look like Superman, like Superwoman. And you've got the likes of Natalya and a friendship with Ronda Rousey, who's supposed to be the baddest woman in the world and the baddest woman on the planet in WWE or whatever. And you've got her being friendly with Natalya. Obviously, we can see what's going to happen. We're all not stupid. It is played quite well from Natalya's point of view. But Ronda Rousey looks stupid. And there's also a backstage segment with Ronda Rousey and basically trying to basically have an argument with Nia Jax because Natalia's injury, obviously due to this match, she injured her knee, and it was just led up. It's just stupid bickering. It's school children stuff. No one wants to see that. Why does anybody want to tune into Raw to watch girls or women bicker? It just don't make no sense. And then you've got the other women's match that happened on this show. You had Sasha Banks, Ember Moon, and Alexa Bliss teaming up against the Riot Squad. It just makes no sense. In this match, you had Bayley come down because Alexa stepped out. Obviously, as the heel character, Bayley comes down, gets the victory for Sasha and Ember, and it sort of links with Baron Corbin as well, because Baron Corbin was backstage moaning to Kurt Angle about the decisions he's making, and he's the new constable. He's saying that basically Sasha Banks and Bayley and Ember Moon lost that match because Bayley wasn't in the match, which is true. It is the true rules, obviously, of wrestling, but I'm sure many other people get away with it. If you look at Jinder Mahal, for God's sake, it's just silly. It's just a storyline they're playing off of. It's silly, but in that match, Bayley got the victory, but then obviously it got reversed by Kurt Angle actually going up to them and saying, look, you wasn't in the match, Bayley. It was a DQ, the Riot Squad to get the victory. That's basically what happened on all the women's. Natalia obviously lost to Nia, the champion. Nia's reign is just, it's dead already, and it's a shame to see because I really like Nia Jax. I think she's decent. I don't think she's the best of wrestlers by far. I think Bayley, Sasha Banks, Natalia, all them names, said they're a lot better wrestler than she is, but she's just a great character outside of WWE and inside WWE. I just feel like she did deserve a reign, and what reign is just like most other people's reigns, title reigns. They're just dreadful. It's just a shame she's caught in with it. We did have another good match, which obviously because of the men's Money in the Bank match, we had Braun Strowman versus Bobby Roode. Braun Strowman defeated Bobby Roode with the running power slam 1, 2, 3, but there was a good outside segment, and this is what I've noted down, that Braun Strowman was led outside by Bobby Roode. He ran around, and Bobby Roode had laid a ladder on the ring and on the announce table, and he expected Braun Strowman to run through it like he normally does, barges people out of the way. Strowman stopped, and Roode was basically taunting him and laughing and stuff and doing childish stuff. Again, the character of Bobby Roode is just dreadful. But Braun Strowman just completely destroys the ladder. He just punches through it, and it was a really cool segment to see. Braun Strowman is booked correctly, but it also comes across as Braun Strowman is just doing it himself. I don't think it's actually the booking of WWE. I feel like it's just Braun Strowman doing what he feels is best at the right moments. That's what it feels like to me. I just feel like this guy is champion material, and he should have been the Universal Champion a long time ago. We also had another segment of Sami Zayn questioning Bobby Lashley's credentials. It was basically Bobby Lashley in a ring wants Sami Zayn to come out and face him and talk to his face and all this stupid stuff. Bobby Lashley's promos are dreadful, guys. Just stick to fighting, being a badass. That's what you're best at, Bobby. That's just a fact from me and a lot of fans around the world. No one wants to hear you on a promo. Let me tell you, unless you're a badass heel on a promo, that's the only thing I want to hear from you. You're a terrible face. You're a great wrestler. You're not a great wrestler. You're a good wrestler. But that's pretty much it. Sami Zayn's character was really good. I like the cockiness. He basically starts turning the crowd against Bobby Lashley. The one thing he did mention right at the end, Sami Zayn, which you should finally see the rage in Bobby Lashley's eyes, was the fact that he called him a liar. He's been lying on a lot of things on Instagram and stuff like that. And he said, we don't even know if you actually served your country. That's one thing Sami Zayn did pull out of the pull out the bank. Basically, he pulled it out and said, we don't even know if you served your country. You probably even lied about that. And Lashley's face, the rage, that was the one thing I took from this segment that was really good. The rage of Bobby Lashley. This is the side of Lashley we want to see. We want to see Lashley now get his hands on Sami Zayn and completely destroy him. But we know that in-ring work does need tweaking, because since he's left WWE, he's came back and he just looks like literally like a washing line. He literally just stands there. He just moves like a robot. He's just completely useless in a way. That's just my opinion on the matter anyway. We had, as I said, the Riot Squad in the end defeating Alexa, Sasha, and Ember, obviously through disqualification. And we had, obviously, pretty much, which is on the thumbnail, Finn Balor defeating Kevin Owens via disqualification again. It just seems like disqualifications and just all these stupid things happening. Basically, you had Michael Cole and Atanga are just completely destroying the commentary as per usual. But this was a good match. Kevin Owens got DQ'd by stomping Balor too much. And basically Owens wanted to show who was best in this segment. To be honest, this is a side of Owens I do want to see. I want to see Owens utilized properly. But obviously Finn Balor stood tall at the end, holding the briefcase on the ladder. But there was really cool segment here. You had Owens do a frog splash off the turnbuckle. Then he went up the ladder, looked like he was going to try and do it. He just couldn't do it. The courage wasn't there for him. And Finn Balor jumped up, pulled him down, coup de grace off the ladder, off the top. It just looked so brutal. Obviously, it wasn't executed as well as he does it on the top turnbuckle, but we can't be too critical of that. It was really nice to see, though. It was obviously dangerous as well, so it was nice to see in that direction and that perspective of it. And it weren't amazing match, obviously, because the match didn't actually happen because obviously Kevin Owens got DQ'd, but it was just nice to see these two in the ring because we know outside they're friends. If you've watched the Kevin Owens documentary, these guys are friends. And if you actually watch on YouTube, there's a backstage segment before the match, before Raw even happened. Owens was wearing a Finn Balor shirt. He says he brings out the best of people. And that's the truth. Kevin Owens does. Kevin Owens is one of the greatest wrestlers, in my opinion. He's very underutilized, very underrated in WWE. For a big guy like myself, he is very inspiring and he's a very, very good wrestler. And I really do like Kevin Owens. But yeah, guys, and obviously we had the match as well with Jinder and Elias versus Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, which basically ended in Jinder and Elias winning. This was basically a stupid match. Raw is garbage. Raw is garbage, guys. There's just no fact about it. That is the fact of the matter. Raw is garbage. There is nobody else that can convince me Raw was decent. There was nothing on this show that was decent. This was all predictable. There is things that are okay, but this is just terrible. We shouldn't be getting this. But in the end, we had Roman Reigns completely taken out by Jinder. He was at the match, so it was just Seth versus basically the both of them in a way. He was obviously versing both of them. He was versing Elias most of the time. Elias ended up getting the victory in this match with his finisher. I can't even remember the finisher, guys. It's been so long. But he got the victory in the end after Sunil Singh got involved and Jinder as well. And it was nice to see him get a victory. But does this mean that Seth retains? Does this mean that Roman gets a win? I don't know. I don't think so. We've still got a little while to build. And I'm hoping that Elias walks out as champion, if I'm honest. And hopefully Seth goes for that Universal Championship because he's the champion that we need on Raw as the main guy. So yeah, that is it pretty much what happened on Raw, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And thank you very much, guys, if you watched this video. Thank you very much if you tuned in as well. And I just want to let you guys know I'm officially back again. Hopefully the stream worked very well. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are new here as well, guys, because This Is Pure Wrestling is back. It's one of the best YouTube channels you're going to get. There's going to be some really cool content coming to this channel. I'm going to be doing some more professional stuff later on when I get the editing software up and running as well. So I promise you guys the quality will improve. This Is Pure Wrestling is here to stay. I'm going to be doing content as much as I can. Obviously tomorrow SmackDown Live and 205 Live reviews. Obviously NXT review coming this week as well. And obviously I'm going to do a few more videos for you guys, whether it's news and rumors, basically I might go through some of the unboxings that I've had, because I've had a few wrestle crates since then. If you guys are interested in unboxings, let me know your thoughts on any video ideas in the comment section down below. That would be really good. Or email me or contact me on social media or in the description. There'll be links down there for you guys. And basically try to get interacting with me, because I would love to get your guys' opinions on these sort of things like Raw, SmackDown, and even wrestling in general. And I would really like for maybe some of you guys to join me on the stream, comment on the stream, and I can read your comments. Maybe even get you guys on the stream where we can actually talk together on the stream. It'd be really, really cool. I really want to interact with you guys, and I'm really grateful for everybody that stayed tuned on this channel. This is Pure Wrestling. So subscribe, hit the like button, share this video around, and start getting people viewing This Is Pure Wrestling. You will not be disappointed in this wrestling content. I hope you have a great day, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day or night. And basically, let's hope we get a good episode of SmackDown and 205 Live tomorrow. 205 Live has announced a few matches, and I'm looking forward to seeing 205 Live again. And I'll see you next time, guys, on This Is Pure Wrestling.